Once upon a time, in the little town of Sunnyville, the residents were enjoying the lovely spring weather. Every morning, the townsfolk would tune into the local radio station to listen to the weather forecast. The cheerful weatherman, Mr. Cloud, always provided the latest updates about the temperature and any upcoming changes in the weather. One sunny morning, Mr. Cloud had some surprising news. Good morning, Sunnyville. Today's temperature is a warm 75 degrees. However, I have to warn you, a heat wave is on its way. The temperature is expected to rise to a scorching 100 degrees over the next few days. The residents of Sunnyville were concerned. They knew that a heat wave could be dangerous, especially for the elderly and young children. They prepared by drinking lots of water, staying indoors during the hottest part of the day, and making sure their pets had plenty of shade. As predicted, the sun blazed down, and everyone did their best to stay cool. Just temperature when they thought they couldn't take any more heat, Mr. Cloud announced some good news. Folks, relief is on the way. The latest weather forecast shows a cold front approaching. This will bring cooler temperatures and some much-needed rain. The people of Sunnyville were thrilled. They eagerly awaited the arrival of the cold front. One afternoon, as the temperature began to drop, the sky turned gray, and the wind picked up. Mr. Cloud warned the town to be prepared for a gale. Hold on to your hats, everyone. The cold front is bringing strong winds and heavy rain. Sure enough, the wind howled through the streets, rattling windows and bending trees. The gale was fierce, but the people of Sunnyville were safe in their homes. Soon, the first drops of rain began to fall. The precipitation started as a light drizzle, but quickly turned into a heavy downpour. Children pressed their noses against the windows, watching the rain dance on the rooftops and splash into puddles on the ground. The precipitation was a welcome change after the intense heat wave. Gardens, fields, and flowers soaked up the water, looking greener and fresher than ever. After a day of heavy rain, the weather forecast promised calmer weather. The cold front had passed, and the temperature settled into a comfortable range. The people of Sunnyville emerged from their homes, grateful for the cooler air and clear skies. To celebrate the end of the heat wave and the return of pleasant weather, the town decided to have a picnic in the park. Families spread out blankets, and children played games, enjoying the fresh air and sunshine. The mayor of Sunnyville, Mrs. Green, gave a short speech. We've had quite a week, haven't we? From a heat wave to a gale, and finally to this beautiful day. Let's always remember to check the weather forecast and stay prepared for whatever comes our way. Everyone cheered and enjoyed the picnic. The story of the heat wave, cold front, and gale became a favorite tale in Sunnyville, reminding everyone of the power of nature and the importance of being prepared. The townsfolk continued to listen to Mr. Cloud's weather forecast every day, ready to face any weather that came their way with a smile. And so, life in Sunnyville went on, with its residents always keeping an eye on the temperature and the sky, and always ready for whatever the weather might bring.